Alright, y'all, we have all our poultry in the poultry pen. We have our chickens and our turkeys over here. Our ducks, of course, are over there. They have now only have access to half the poultry pen. But our turkeys and our chickens seem to be settling in nicely. We got a nice and deep bedded in here. Even the ducks, they have less room, but they got an upgrade because we refilled their waterers and we also deep bedded their pen as well. But since we have all the chickens and the turkeys settled, what we're gonna do now is just kind of clean up this site here. Now that we're done with the roof and all that, we still got a bit of cleaning up to do.
Benjamin over there picking flowers. Benjamin, they say you ain't a real man till you secure enough to pick flowers. Man ain't got no business not smelling flowers. Ain't that right? And picking flowers. Yep, he said, all right. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. It's another beautiful day on the farms today. And as y'all can see, I'm back started on the roof of the amazing poultry pen, APP. And I only have probably about 3 or 4 sheets of tin to put on top. If y'all missed the last video, you probably want to go back and watch that video before you watch this one. But we got the roof, we got the OSB up on top as the first layer. And y'all saw that we used these brackets that came with it, and we kind of just pinched the OSB. We drilled a hole through the top of it, put a bolt down through it, and then used one of those brackets, as y'all can see right there, to pinch the OSB to the metal roofing that came with this you know, chicken coop set up here. And once we got the OSB there, then we had the foundation, and all we had to do is come in, put the metal roof on top, and then screw down into the OSB, as you see right there. And so I got mostly all the way done, but on this back side, I'm lacking a few pieces back here. So I only have probably about 3, maybe 4 pieces to put on back on the back side. And then once I'm done putting those pieces of tin on top, then I go in the middle. Let me get up on the ladder so y'all can see. But yeah, once I get those pieces of OSB, not OSB, but the pieces of tin up here, then I'll be able to go on my ridge with my ridge cap and get everything watertight, sealed up, and finished. And then once we get done with the roof, we're actually gonna go ahead and put the dividers in. As y'all know, this pen here was originally 2 pens, but we put them both together. And so in the middle here, let's see, I can get this thing open. But in the middle of these 2 pens is this little divider section right here. And this section here comes with these pieces that you can take out or put back in if you need to. And our goal is to go ahead and send the ducks to freezer camp, butcher the ducks, and bring the chickens and the turkeys in. But I'm a little bit behind on things because I took probably about a week or 2 off. Like I said, I got behind on everything. And that's how it is when you are doing things yourself and you self-employed entrepreneur and things like that. It's like sometimes when you don't do things or when you take days off, things don't get done and you get behind. But it's all good. Like I said, I'm not really behind, but it's just my goals that I have are kind of intense because I know that I need to get these ducks sent to freezer camp because they're big. Look at them. They're huge. They're probably, man, I don't know, between 6 to 10 pounds. I would probably say they're probably about 8 pounds a piece. They're huge, so they're a little bit past their time to go to freezer camp. And so we need to make sure we get them butchered, get them put in the freezer so we can get our chickens in here. But I'm not gonna be able to do that for the next couple of days because today is Friday. And usually I don't even work on projects on Friday, but I kind of take Friday to edit videos and catch up on videos and work on the GodCast videos and also the ranch video, because we have a ranch video that comes out on the weekend, and we also have I kind of prepare all of our GodCast episodes that come out. And so I need to get, you know, transition from doing I.A.G farm projects to doing ranch work and prison to purpose GodCast work. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do a temporary fix and put those little dividers in the middle, and I'm gonna go ahead and have the ducks on one end, because y'all saw, I don't know if y'all saw that video or not, where we tried to put the turkeys in with the ducks, but the ducks attacked them because they're so much bigger. And so we're gonna separate this pen and make half of it ducks, and then we're gonna put the chickens and the turkeys in the other half, and that'll get the chickens and the turkeys out of this brooder in here. Because like I said, I'm a little bit behind. For real, I take off a week or two, and it seemed like the chickens and the turkeys like grew double in that time. But it's time for them to get out of here. And let me show y'all how big they've gotten. They're huge. They're way too big to be in this brooder. Look how big those turkeys are. So yeah, we need to get them out of here. And we got probably about maybe 5 turkeys in here, and the rest are laying hens. And so what we do, we have a few roosters as well in here. But yeah, it's about 5 turkeys, probably about, I think it's about maybe 5 roosters in there, and then the rest of them are laying hens that's gonna be used for egg layers on the farm. And so yeah, I need to get those chickens and turkeys out of that brooder and get them put in the APP, the Amazing Poultry Pen. But the ducks got a little bit aggressive last time and tried to attack one of the turkeys when we put them in there. But I'm gonna get to it. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get these last couple pieces of tin cut and put on top of the roof, and then see how I can get this ridge beam up there, because I don't think the structure is solid enough for me to actually climb up on the roof. But I can't really see any other way to get up there and do it, so I'm probably gonna have to climb up there and attach that ridge beam and hope it supports me. It should be good. Like I said, it's all metal, it's all bolted in tight and everything. But I wouldn't recommend getting up there and bouncing around. But I can climb up there lightly and attach, put some screws in that ridge cap. But let me get to it, y'all. Like I said, because it's another rainy day. I don't know what it is about this project, because yesterday when I was working on this project, it rained me out, but I just kept on working. Like I said, I was already wet, so I said I might as well keep on going. And this morning when I got ready to come out here, it was pouring down raining. And so I was sitting there just watching the rain, trying to wait for it to lighten up a little bit. And it finally lightened up, and the clouds are moving on, and it looks like the blue skies are coming in now, so I should be good. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started, set y'all up, see if we can get this roof done and get these turkeys and chickens in here. So y'all stick around, it's gonna be a fun day. All right, y'all, the whole entire roof is done except for the ridge cap. Get up here and show y'all how it looks. But I'm satisfied with it. It's looking good. And as you can see, this roof here matches the roof on our Ernest over there, our barn. And so I'm excited about that, getting things cohesive, aesthetically pleasing. And yeah, that looks real good. And now I got to figure out how to get up here without falling through the roof and tying in this ridge cap. And so hopefully this thing can support my weight. Like I said, I've added some extra support to it, so it should be able to support my weight. But I'm gonna ease on up there gently and see if I can get up there. But I probably could tack it in. Yeah, I don't think I can get it from the ground. It's gonna be too high up. But I could tack one in down here and tack one in the middle, then tack one in down at the end, and not have to, you know, screw it in too much. So let me get up here and see what I can do without falling through the roof.
I see you running out of reason. Don't try to blame it on the season. Why you wanna walk away? When we began, swear we had something that would last. Baby, has the feeling passed? Falling in was easy. How do I make it stay? I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. Oh, I'll never let go of you. Tried and true. Was I a fool? I know sometimes I may wonder, but I would never leave asunder a thing as good as what we have. Is it a rule? What's good is worth the fighting. There ain't no denying.
All right, y'all, the ridge cap is done, and I got to tack down in a couple spots. I didn't screw it down all the way through like I did on the barn roof to get it extra tight, because it shouldn't go nowhere. I got 4 screws down at that end, 4 screws down at that end, and then I put 2 screws in the middle, and over here it was kind of sticking up a little bit, and I put 1 screw over there. But I could tell when I was getting up there, because at first I thought I was like, it's gonna hold me, I can you know, walk or crawl along the whole thing and screw the whole thing down. But it shifted shifted down when I was over in this section right here. And so I said, yeah, let me just not put all my weight on the center, because it was fine when I was at the edge, you know, where the support is at, where the wall is at. But when I was at the peak of it, at the ridge, it's not as solid up there. But I got it done, and the roof is officially complete. And I can't wait for Megan and the boys to come out and take a look at it. But let me just turn y'all around so y'all can get a good look at it. But yeah, so y'all let me know what y'all think, because from here and what I'm looking at, it looks good. Let's go around and look at the back side. Let's look at it from the side angle. The roof is on there from that angle. Let's go to the back, see if I can get y'all a shot up there. Raise y'all up. Roof is done on the back as well. So all the way around now, our amazing poultry pen, the APP, has a roof. And the roof, as you can see, is providing shade, because the ducks never had shade in here. They had to go inside of this little blue tub to get shade. But you can see there's only sun. The sun is at the peak of the sky now. It's probably about 1 or 2 o'clock. And all you can see is a little bit of sun coming in right there. And so they're fully in shade, enjoying themselves. But now I need to go in and get Megan and the boys, because I'm gonna need a little bit of help with this. Because we're gonna get these middle dividers put in, And then we'll lock the ducks on this side, most likely, because their pools are over there and they already have it nice and mucky, nice and ducky. We'll call it ducky. For real. Because ducks aren't the cleanest animal because they love that water. They splash around in that water, you know. And so usually we say mucky. And so we're gonna deem a term on I.A.G farms, and we're gonna call it the ducks have it nice and ducky. For real. So it's nice and ducky over here. And we're gonna lock them over there. And then we'll bring the chickens over here, and we'll go ahead. We have some deep bedding here, some wood chips. And so we'll go ahead and freshen up all the bedding, freshen up all the ducks' water and all those good things. And we also need to get some nesting boxes put in here, and also a roost and all that type of stuff. Like I said, just normal stuff for egg-laying chickens, because this will be our egg-laying chickens, you know, section. Because this coop here is, they say it can hold 24 poultry per side. So 24 over here, 24 over there. And so Megan's goal is to have, you know, about 48 to 50 poultry in here at a time. And we love the divider in the middle, because we could have meat birds over there, and then we could bring in some type of like electric netting and have a little spot over here in the grass fenced off, and have the meat birds coming out and grazing on grass. And then we can also have our egg-laying chickens, which will most likely be free range. We'll just let them out every morning and let them roam the whole property, eat bugs, and make those eggs nice and nutritious for us. For real, because there's nothing like a free range chicken. That egg just has so much nutrient in it when you eat it, free range eggs. But yeah, so we have the ability to be able to fence off one side, block off one side, have meat chickens over there. We can have, you know, 20 or 30 meat chickens on one side, and then 20 or 30 egg layers on the other side. And like I said, that's what this coop is made to hold. And with the egg layers, you really can have more, because they're not going to be in here a whole lot. Like I said, every morning we're going to be letting them out to free range. So they're only going to come in here to lay eggs and to sleep. And like I said, they don't need a big pen at all to do that. They're just in here temporarily, or days when we don't want them to be roaming around the property. But as far as the meat birds, like I said, we might eventually add another one on, because we have room to add one more on here before we get to the storm shelter. And so that's kind of what we're thinking about, is adding one more on, so that our meat birds can have 2 sections if we didn't want to put them out on grass and keep them safe. And then the egg laying chickens can have 1 section, but we'll see. So let's go in here and get us some workers out of here. For real. We might let Megan record and get the rest of the boys. Benjamin, Tim, Titus, and I can do all the work. So let's see what they got going on in here. They were watching a movie, eating popcorn all laid out last time I was in here when I left out. And so let's see what they got going on in here now. It's like I hear somebody crying. Oh, that vacuuming. What's up? Benjamin, what you doing over there, bud? What you doing over there, boy? He over there sitting in the kitchen crying. Don't have a temper tantrum, as usual.
I like the vacuum.
Turn the vacuum out real quick, Tim.
Benjamin.
Walk this way, Mama. Say what you're gonna say again. Walk this way and say what you. Well, I guess go ahead. You can go ahead. Calm him down. He wasn't crying until we turned the vacuum off. Watch out, Ty. I'm trying to see Benjamin on camera.
There you go. He quiet him down here and the whole thing.
I was trying to get you in his discussion.
Okay. Benjamin doesn't quite like the vacuum. We brought him away from here. Benjamin doesn't quite like the vacuum. So we had a movie party, and we had popcorn all over everywhere, all over the floor. Even Benjamin was eating some. So we decided to clean up. So we got all the pallets up, and now we're vacuuming. So we ushered Benjamin out of the living room into the kitchen so that we could vacuum. As soon as we started to vacuum, he just started hollering loud as he could. And like we were trying to get him out of the room. He didn't like that. Mm-hmm. And so the oven dinged. And then as soon as the oven dinged, like the preheat, he started running
over there saying, what we eating?
He started running in the kitchen. That's then once the vacuum, they just set him all the way off. So, I guess. Too funny. The antics of a toddler.
1-year-old.
1-year-old.
Benjamin, is that true what they saying? That ain't true, is it? That stuff ain't true they talking about it. You ain't causing no problem around here. You ain't scared of no vacuum cleaner. And you ain't running to the oven when it dings looking for lunch. Let me say these folks ain't right. Come get me, Daddy. Let me go out there and work with you, Daddy. Oh, he powering up now. Let me go out there and work with you, Daddy. Oh, he powering up now. He said, ah. I came in here looking for some workers. The roof is officially done. Ridge cap, tin, everything screwed down. I was able to get up there. It shifted when I got up there, and so I just put a couple screws in and got them down there. I ain't want to cave the whole thing in after I did all that work. But we're ready now to put up the divider and bring in chickens and turkeys.
Awesome.
Y'all ready?
We are ready.
Ready, Ty? You ready, bald head? You ready, bald head, them too? Y'all, not actually a bald head though, it's just low. Tam, you ready, bud?
Yeah.
Benjamin, you ready, buddy? Listen, I won't run any vacuum cleaners out there if that helps. All right, y'all, come on, let's do it.
First day of spring, and I just wanna sing.
Nice hair, Benjamin.
To everything that's moving, every single little thing. To them birds flying free, the fish in the sea, flowers and trees, every little bumblebee. I wanna sing. Ooh, to the kids playing hoops, going loop-de-loop, the rainbow-colored bouncy balls and their ice cream scoops. Got my shoes in my hand and my feet in the sand. I got 20 ducklings in a row like a little marching band, and they sing, ooh. To the couples in love and the seagulls above and any other living thing or creature I can think of, I wanna sing. I wanna sing. Just wanna sing.
Because it might be a poison body.
All right, y'all, we've got the first panel on and in place, and now they are working on getting the second panel on. Once we get the second panel on, we'll be able to get the turkeys and the chickens and put them here in their place, and they'll be separate from the ducks, so we won't have any crucial conflicts, no fighting, no, you know. The ducks and the turkeys and the chickens are used to each other, so it should be fine. Who knows? Once they get in a bigger space, we don't know what will happen, but we think everything's gonna be fine. So we're excited to finally get the turkeys and the turkeys and the chickens in APP.
Don't even think about them anymore.
Light screws. You don't have the bulb on it. Body up. You and that left. All right, y'all. We got both of these dividers in. All the ducks were nice and stayed over there, and we didn't even have to try to herd them back over there. And so now we got left to do. I guess we'll go ahead and deep bed in here a little bit and get it nice and fresh before we bring the chickens and the turkeys in. And then these 5-year-olds, as I call them, they're actually 9, 8. Are you 8 yet? You still 7?
No, I'm still 7.
9, 7, and 6-year-olds. And get them to catch some chickens and turkeys and bring them in here. So we're gonna get this deep bedded first, and then we'll bring the chickens and turkeys in. Y'all keep Benjamin back. I'm gonna leave the door open for a little bit, so I don't have to open it. You wanna come over here, Sam? You crying, alright?
If I have a challenge that seems impossible, or a habit that seems unbreakable, or a setback that seems inescapable, any problem that I am not capable of solving on my own. Where are we? Show yourself strong. Lifter of my head when I'm low. Where are we? Show yourself strong. So now to Him who is able to do more than I ever could hope for, I give you permission, Lord, be within me. 'Cause together we win. If I have a vision that seems impossible, a desire that seems improbable, or a dream that seems unattainable, for the purpose, Lord, that you've called me to, I won't make it on my own. Where are we? Show yourself strong. Lifter of
Thank
my
you.
head when I'm low. Show yourself strong. So now to Him who is able to do more than I ever could hope for, I give you permission, Lord, be within me. 'Cause together we win, we win, we win, we win, we win, we win. Lord, you're more than able. We win, so we win, we win, we win, we win. There is no sin, unforgiven,
Great.
no season that is unchangeable. There's no sickness that is unhealable.
That's right.
And no one that is unlovable. That's unforgivable. No season that is unchangeable. There's no sickness that is unhealable. No one that is
Why is this pig so small?
Y'all gonna feel it.
right, y'all, we got both pens deep bedded, and we're filling up these pools full of water for the ducks now. And we can go ahead and get the chickens and the turkeys and move them in APP. All right, Tim's over here filling up this second waterer. What do you think?
Good.
Good. You excited to get the turkeys and the chickens out in the pen?
Yeah.
It'll be nice, won't it?
We can see all the poultry in the pen.
That's right.
And soon we'll get to eat some duck meat too.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. All the poultry will be in the poultry pen. What about you, Noah? What are your thoughts? Are you excited to be getting the turkeys and the chickens in the pen?
Yeah.
What you think?
Good.
Good? What's up, Titus? You up on the top of the ladder. What do you think? Are you excited to be getting the turkeys and the chickens in the APP Amazing Poultry Pen?
I'm super excited.
Super excited. What's the most exciting thing about it to you?
Getting to eat all the stuff after I have.
Chicken, duck, and turkey. Excited about eating some, right? Okay, that's awesome.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I can't wait to put about 2 of them ducks on the smoker. Let it smoke for a couple hours. Gonna be nice and tender.
Oh yeah.
Gourmet.
Exactly. Remember you what do they call it?
Cotton chicken.
Yeah.
And when you take the backbone out and lay it out flat, it gets a nice even smoke or grill on it.
Right. Sounds delicious.
That's right. Yeah, I think me and Benjamin just sitting here chilling, and I think that we're gonna sit here because I'm gonna sit here and watch Benjamin, and I think the boys will be able to grab. I think we're gonna let Tim grab the turkeys and the chickens, and he can hand them to Titus and Noah, and then Titus and Noah can bring them over here and put them in the APP. I think that'll work. That way we won't have to get the dog cage and the wagon and all that type of stuff. Just bring them over one by one. I think that'll work because I think we did that before, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So, what do you think, Benjamin?
What are your thoughts? You like that? Sounds like a good plan. Like, get that out of my face.
It's like he literally tried to push the camera away and he looked away. Like, get that out of my face.
Benjamin, you weren't doing that, were you? Were you doing that? He's like, leave me alone.
Said me and Daddy spending good quality time on this tailgate. So leave us alone.
Looks like y'all are having fun.
Oh yeah, for real. I'm glad to sit down because it's been a good 2 days of like super intense work trying to get this roof on there and getting everything done. So I'm glad to have it done. Now I can sit back and look at it and drink my coffee and tea. First I got to clean up this whole area.
Oh
I got
yeah,
all types of stuff everywhere. I'm trying to be disciplined about cleaning up after I do a project because that's been my trouble in the past. It's like it's so tired doing a project and I don't clean up after I do it like that same day. And I think like I'm gonna get out here tomorrow and clean it up. But then tomorrow I'm on another project, and so I never clean up.
Yep.
And so after about 3 projects, you have like scrap pieces of stuff all over the farm, and you never get to clean it up.
Right.
You know?
Because then that's a whole nother day of work of just cleaning
Instead
up.
of just being 10, 15 minutes of cleaning up. So I'm trying to be disciplined about cleaning up, putting all my tools up, being able to find things and all of that after a project is done, even though I'm tired and exhausted. So after we get all the chickens and everything in here, we still got a lot of work to do with nesting boxes and all those type of things and roost and all of that. But we'll try to get cleaned up, and then we'll probably call that it for today's video and for the weekend. So let's get some turkeys and some chickens inside of this APP, this amazing poultry pen.
That's right. Hold its wings and hold it close to your body so it won't fly away. You gotta hold it close to your body. Get its wings pinned down. Hold it close to your body. Oh yeah, that's like,
I don't know what to do.
like I said, that's a turkey's like, I'm dead. I'm in a new environment. I'm gone.
gonna write to you.
Alright, y'all, we have all our poultry in the poultry pen. We have our chickens and our turkeys over here. Our ducks, of course, are over there. They have now only have access to half the poultry pen. But our turkeys and our chickens seem to be settling in nicely. We got a nice and deep bedded in here. Even the ducks, they have less room, but they got an upgrade because we refilled their waterers, and we also deep bedded their pen as well. And the chickens and the turkeys seem to be just right at home. They're poking their little necks through and eating the fresh grass. I can't wait until we can get them to free range. So we are doing great so far. I'm so glad to have them in the APP. We still have some work to do in here. We're going to build some nesting boxes, probably put them somewhere over here, maybe in this corner. And then we need to do some roofs. We'll probably put them in that corner. I'm not sure yet, but we just know that we still need to do those things to complete the poultry pen, but we have a little time to do that. But since we have all the chickens and the turkeys settled, what we're going to do now is just kind of clean up this site here. Now that we're done with the roof and all that, we still got a bit of cleaning up to do. But I think we're just going to call it for today's video. Yeah, we got a little bit of work to do, but we won't bring you along for that. We some of the chickens, turkeys, whatever, flying behind me. We think we've just, done enough for today's video. So we're going to call it right here. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
We will see y'all on the next one.